You'd think celebrities would have the pick of the litter when it came to dating, and that their options would be as endless as the fish in the sea. But still, our favorite actors, actresses, and artists often end up dating other celebrities. Let's take a look at the top 10 celebrities you won't believe actually dated. Welcome to Rankworthy, the show where we rank just about everything. Obviously, you know Culkin as one of the most successful child actors of all time, who segued into adult stardom thanks to films like Party Monster and Saved. Over the 8 years they dated, Mila Kunis ascended from The 70s Show to roles in major films like Jupiter Ascending, Bad Moms, and Black Swan. The fact that Mila Kunis and Macaulay Culkin dated for almost a decade may seem weird now, especially since Mila is happily married to the hunky Ashton Kutcher. But back in the early 2000s, they were one of Hollywood's it couples. Remember Adam Duritz? No? He's from the band Counting Crows. They did that song in Shrek. Well, he was a mainstay of the music scene in the mid-1990s. His cultural relevance has since waned, but at one point he was a highly recognizable individual. Duritz probably knew that his star wasn't going to last forever, so he took a swing while he was at bat. Who did he go after? Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, don't worry, you're not crazy. She was out of his league. But that didn't stop him from going for it. What's most shocking, though, is that Adam first dated Jen's co-star and friend Courtney Cox. Bold move. Marilyn Manson has had some ups and downs over the course of his life. He's been addicted to heroin, lost vast sums of money, and had 2 long-term relationships end due to irreconcilable differences. He's a performer known for turning heads, yet he probably has never turned as many heads as when he first started dating Evan Rachel Wood. Why, you ask? Because the musician was 17 years older than her. In 2006, Wood was 18. That's when she began her on-again, off-again relationship with Marilyn Manson. This was coming right on the heels of Manson's divorce from acclaimed burlesque dancer Dita Von Teese. Ultimately, they ended up dating for 4 years, and he even popped the big question in 2010 on stage in Paris. However, they quickly split in 2011, and the actress moved on to marry Jamie Bell. We're not sure what's more confusing, the fact that Seth MacFarlane has somehow remade himself into a leading man, starring in films like A Million Ways to Die in the West and The Orville, or the fact that he dated Amanda Bynes. Yup, we're as shocked as you, but it's true. The two briefly dated back in 2009. The pair were 12 years apart in age. Like VH1 said at the time, there is nothing more random than Seth MacFarlane dating Amanda Bynes. You know 50 Cent as the rapper turned actor turned video game licenser turned energy drink tycoon. You know Chelsea Handler for being Chelsea Handler. Well, the two steamed things up after the rapper appeared on the late-night host show back in 2010. No one would have pictured these two together, but even after breaking up, they've remained good friends, even flirting on social media here and there. Just goes to show you opposites, more often than not, really do attract. Billy Corgan's legacy will always be his angst-filled rock band, the Smashing Pumpkins. Their music took the world by storm in the 90s. From songs like 1979 to anthems such as Tonight, Tonight, Corgan established himself as one of the alt-rock Illuminati. And then he got old, became conservative, and kicked all the other band members out of Smashing Pumpkins. That was just the beginning, though. Here's where he really drove off a cliff. In 2009, Corgan began publicly dating social media personality and publicly professed Nazi Tila Tequila. Despite everyone questioning the decision, he showed up arm in arm with the controversial reality star to Bravo's A-list awards that year. Continuing to chronicle Corgan's love life, our next entry is about when the former rock titan decided to spend some time with singer Jessica Simpson. Billy Corgan clearly has diverse taste in women. They met when Jessica Simpson asked him to help her with the theme song for her docuseries, The Price of Beauty. That's when they started a brief romance. According to Billy, they were nothing, but Jessica, on the other hand, owned her feelings for the musician, even telling Allure, "I definitely will marry an artistic man." Conan O'Brien is one of the most famous late-night talk show hosts in the history of the genre. He's also written for Saturday Night Live, The Simpsons, and the Harvard Lampoon. But did you know he dated a very famous sitcom star for years? That star? Friends actress Lisa Kudrow. Conan met Kudrow in an improv class. The two dated for some time, and then broke up. Though we wouldn't have pictured them together initially, after thinking about it, they do have a lot in common. Too bad the relationship didn't last. Kudrow said in an interview, "We found that we were both better as just friends." Jesse James and Sandra Bullock met when she arranged a tour of his motorcycle garage. The two hit it off and began dating. If you're unfamiliar, James is most widely known for being the host of TV shows like Monster Garage and Jesse James is a Dead Man. Bullock, obviously, is a world-renowned actress and performer known for her roles in Gravity, Miss Congeniality, Speed, and Bird Box. There's really no breakup story that will get your blood boiling quite as much as the one that went down between these two. She was America's sweetheart, and he was a bad boy motorcycle builder who cheated on her after being married for 5 years. Safe to say the world will never forget that scumbag. Avril Lavigne is one of the most successful Canadian singers of all time, coming in third behind Shania Twain and Celine Dion. She's sold over 40 million albums and over 50 million singles. She's often credited with opening the door for more female pop-punk musicians to cement themselves in the mainstream. She also has criminally bad taste in men. Lavigne was married to both Sum 41's Derek Whibley and Nickelback's Chad Kroeger. Do we really need to say more? However, sandwiched in between those two sparkling examples of bad music is Brody Jenner. Yeah, exactly. The former star of The Hills, Jenner and Lavigne dated for roughly 2 years before deciding to call it quits. Apparently, they split up because Jenner wanted to focus on his career. Hope that's going well for you, buddy.